All right, now into the makeup. Let's get the first one that I love this so much. This palette is by Urban Decay, and it is their Urban Decay. What are you? You are the Urban Decay palette. I will put the name of the palette right down here because I honestly don't know the name of this palette. What happened was I was looking at the Ulta website and they were running one of their, I don't know, is it a flash sale or one of their sales? This palette I think is normally, what is it, 30 something dollars, $34. And I got it for I think like $14, $15, $16, right around that range. And when I first looked at this palette, I said, there's no way I'm ever gonna use these, but I love the colors. And maybe I can just use them as toppers on top of other matte eye shades to kind of make my eyes sparkle. No matter what any of the experts say, I do not like matte eyeshadows on my eyelids. They make my eyes look super old. I prefer more of a satin, glistening, something not frosty or not sparkly or glittery, but I have to have something that makes my eyes kind of sparkle because when you get old, kind of start losing the sparkle. This palette has exceeded my expectations. I did not think I would be using this as much as I have. Everything is so pigmented in here, but what I love about this is you can kind of just get a very fluffy brush, dip it into any of these, and do a light dusting of it over your eye and just give your eye just a little bit of sparkle. I was actually a little more heavy-handed on my eyes this morning, and I just used 3 shades. I used these 2 on my lid. This is one of the best black eyeshadows I have ever used. Sometimes I get black eyeshadow and it's really kind of patchy and it just doesn't blend well. This is like butter and it blends so beautifully. Have that in the corner of my eye, and then on my brow bone, I have this, which is crazy. I never thought I would even like this shade on my brow bone. I've used this nonstop. I mean, I bought my Naked Heat palette and I thought that was going to be my star for last month, but oh my gosh, this palette is gorgeous and I use this every day without any other shadows, all by itself. This has been such a great purchase and I was so lucky to get it for such an inexpensive price. This has been my favorite, one of my favorite palettes other than the Naked Heat palette for the past month. Other products that I have loved this month. I purchased this Pixi by Petra. This is their sheer gel cheek stain, whatever. I like this. This is such a pretty little stain for your cheeks. I forget what color I have in this, but I will put it down in the description box. So pretty, but it has a very jelly-like consistency. You just pat it on, and what I like about this gel is you have a lot of time to spread it. I've had a lot of these kind of cheek gels that when you put them on your skin, they're already setting. This gel gives you a lot of time to kind of spread it, and it looks beautiful on your cheeks. It makes them look like so pretty. I haven't tried any of their other ones. I really like this shade the best for my skin tone. Again, I don't know what the shade of this is. I will put it down in the description box, but it's Pixi by Petra Sheer Cheek Gel. It has long lasting for me. It lasts on my skin all day, leaves my skin beautiful. It goes over liquid foundations, it goes over powder. I haven't had any problem blending it. It says it's a sheer long-lasting moisturizing cheek gel for a healthy natural look, and it really does give me that. So if you're a natural person and want kind of a very super healthy look to your cheeks, you may want to take a look at this Pixi by Petra Sheer Cheek Gel. This has been one of the best gels I have used as a blush on my cheeks. I also purchased from Pixi some of their MatteLustre lipsticks. These are really nice because they're not too matte. I think these were only $6. They come in really, really pretty colors. They go on nice and smooth. This one is Petal Pink. If you're looking for kind of a matte lipstick that has just a touch of luster to it, these are nice, and for the price they're really beautiful. I have been so blown away by Pixi lately. Everything I've picked up from them I've really liked. For a while there I just didn't like them at all, and lately everything I've gotten has been a home run with them. Another 2 lippies that I have been using this month. I've heard several people talk about these, but I have had these Superstay Matte Ink liquid lipsticks, and I've been using these so much. I am not a liquid lipstick person. This one right here is my favorite. I'm wearing it today. It is Loyalist. How I wear these. I don't wear these. These are very sticky. When you put them on, they're very sticky. They feel like when you go you feel like your lips are sticking together. However, the way I use these are, I use these under my other lipsticks that don't last on me. So for today, I have this on right now, but on top of it, I topped it off with a little bit of my L'Oreal Infallible Metallic paint. That way, when the metallic paint wears off, I still have this underneath. I don't particularly care for these alone on my lips. They're very opaque. I mean, you put one swipe of these on, your lips are covered. I love the wand on these. They kind of have a doe foot wand, but it has a little area inside the well where the product stays. So you really only need one dip in here, and that's even too much. I have been using these so much as a kind of bottom lipstick or liquid lipstick to put other lippies on top that I know are going to wear off, so that when I'm walking out during the day and my other lipstick wears off, I still have that coating underneath that really looks like I still have a lipstick on. Super, super, super long wearing. You will get a little bit of, I don't know if you can see that. There is a little bit of that thing you get inside your lip, but I don't care. They are probably the nicest liquid lipsticks I've tried because they don't dry out on me. Because of that tackiness that they have, they just make my lips always feel moisturized all day long. The other liquid lipstick I've tried this month has been one from Rani Cosmetics. She's a YouTuber, a young girl, and she launched her makeup line, which started out with lipsticks, and these liquid lipsticks are supposed to go in conjunction with her regular lipstick. Now this one is henna, and it's supposed to go with tattoo, and they kind of are supposed to, you can wear them separately, but they really are supposed to work together. These are not as long lasting as those Maybelline. I don't care for her foot on this as much as I do the Maybelline, because the Maybelline comes into a really good point, so I can actually go right along my lip line and not make any boo-boos. This has more of a rounded tip, which I don't care for as much. It's a pretty color. Would I purchase it again? No. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the color I'm not fond of or what. This does not last, like I said, as long as the Maybelline Super Ink Mattes. They are amazing. They last all day long. As a matter of fact, they're almost hard to get off at the end of the day. A liquid lipstick to me, to be functional, has to be long lasting, and these just don't cut it for me. So they're nice. She's great. She's a great YouTuber, but I'm not really as fond of these as I am her regular lipsticks. From Octoly, I asked for and was so thrilled that I got these two amazing gadget brushes, powder puffs from Real Techniques. You guys know that I am a Real Techniques junkie. I have so many of their brushes. Their brushes are I swear, they're one of the best brushes. You don't lose any bristles. They clean well. They're always super soft. I will rave about Real Techniques products till the day I set foot in my grave. These are so good. These are beautiful. I've never seen anything like these before. This is their powder blue collection, and this is their B02 soft finishing brush. This brush is gorgeous. It has this beautiful kind of black with a little blue in it, as you can see it, handle, and then look at that. This is supposed to really mimic blue squirrel hair, which is the rarest and softest of bristles. And this is so soft. Now, obviously, it's not made with real squirrel because Real Techniques is cruelty free, but it's made with synthetic bristles which really mimic and perform just as well as the blue squirrel hair bristles. You can use this for blush. It is just, oh my gosh, it is just so, I've never felt anything this soft in my entire life. You can use this for blush, or you could use this for highlight. I love these. So if you haven't seen these blue squirrel Real Techniques brushes or products, this is like, I think, a different new line for them. Keep your eye out for them. This is made with faux blue technology, engineered to layer powders evenly for a soft, flawless finish, and it is, oh, so soft. Another product I got from Real Techniques is something else I absolutely love. When I saw this powder puff on the Octoly website, I jumped on it and was thrilled I was able to get it. This is a powder puff from Real Techniques, and it's also from that Blue Technology line. And you're supposed to be able to use this to just tap on powder, setting powders. I even like to use this as a blotting powder puff. You can use this to apply any type of powder. You just tap it in. The cushion is real velvety, and you can use it for setting powders. You know, you could use it if you're a baker. You can use it to bake. This is really just a beautiful powder puff. I saw it and I said, I love the size of it. It's so big. And of course, it's made by Real Techniques, and I knew it had to be a winner, and it is. So if you're looking for a really nice, cushiony, soft powder puff, just to tap on powders, setting powders, or using it for blotting, this is great. The Real Techniques, and the name of this is from their Powder Blue collection. This is velvety cushion for maximum pampering while setting powders, and this is their Plush Powder Puff. Gorgeous. Love it. Wonderful. And finally, kind of not so much a winner for me, and I'm still trying to figure this product out, and I'm still going to work with it. I've seen kind of people that love this product and people that don't like it. It is by Toppik. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's for eyebrows. You guys know I don't have eyebrows. I mean, from here down to there, it's kind of just bare skin with kind of a couple little strands of hair. I don't have eyebrows. My eyebrows are super, super sparse. This is really tough. You know, I've gone through a lot of different eyebrow products. Some I really stick with, and some that don't work for people that don't have any hair. So I don't know if this is not working for me because I just don't have any hair there for the fibers to grab onto, or what. But the whole kind of technology, or the way this thing's supposed to work, is it's a brow building fiber set. I got mine in dark brown, which I thought would go well with my eyebrows. I don't like really super black eyebrows. It has two different sides on it. You have the one side, which is the wax. You have the bottom, which is the sifter side that has the fibers in it. And what you're supposed to do is they give you this little double-sided or applicator brush that has this flat kind of side, and that's what you're supposed to dip the wax in, and you're supposed to go all over your brow and lightly dispense this in the areas that you want the fibers to build up. Then you take this other side, which is an angled brush, you tap out some of the fibers, and then you just start gradually building up the fibers on your eyebrows. The only problem I've had with this so far, and again, maybe it's just my technique and I just need to work with it a little bit more, is that when I put this on, I don't have a problem with them sticking. The fibers do stick to the wax. It's just that when I look at them in the mirror, like right now I'm looking at my eyebrows in the mirror and they kind of look like hair. When I put this on and look at myself in the magnifying mirror, it just looks like kind of pasted areas of fibers. It's just a little blotchier. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's not kind of a smooth brow. I am going to still work with this because I think for people that don't have brows, that don't have any hair, you got to have fiber. You got to have some fiber with your eyebrow pencil, because if you don't, they don't look real. And I'm going to still work with this Toppik and see if I can get it to work for me. And if it does, I will come back. Right now, I'm kind of on the fence with it. Again, I got this from Octoly. Just kind of on the fence. I just don't see the kind of the smooth fibers being put down the way I see it on their advertisement. And I don't know if it's my technique or what. When I look in the magnifying mirror, it looks a little blotchy. I'll work with this and I will see if I can get it to work. And if I can, I will come back and make a separate video for it. When I ordered this Toppik hair building fiber product from Octoly, I did it before I highlighted my hair. Next time I might try a lighter shade. The Toppik hair building fibers are made of colored keratin protein. So they are going to just blend basically undetectably into your own hair and then instantly create the appearance of a naturally thicker, fuller head of hair. And you can see me tapping this on my hairline. Again, my hairline is a little lighter now than it was before because I highlighted my hair. You can see how this is covering up the recession that goes
goes along my hairline on my forehead. This is supposed to instantly fill in thinning areas and conceal hair loss. It's also supposed to help with fine hair and make it look like you have a completely thick and full head of hair. And it's also a really good root touch-up between hair colorings. One great thing about the Toppik hair fibers is that they are resistant to wind, rain, and perspiration. So if you put them on, they're going to stay all day long on your hair. You don't have to worry about them blowing off or kind of coming off with sweating or perspiration. These are available in 9 shades. You can mix them to make any hair color you want. I really like this. Like I said, I would do it again in a lighter shade. This really makes it look like you have a full head of hair. And these hair fibers will work for all hair types and textures. They even work for helping to cover up extension tracts and also touching up your roots between hair appointments. Washes out great with shampoo, no problem, and doesn't get on my hands when I touch my hands to my head. I really have enjoyed this Toppik hair fibers. I think this is a good product for covering up thinning areas of your hair.
This has been a long video, and my last product is this one. And this has been out for a long time. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. I like this. I don't use this all by itself, but the reason I like this is I didn't realize what I was missing out by only using the Brow Wiz. This is so nice and kind of thick. I can really cover a lot of area on my brow with this. So I use this all over my brow, kind of in the middle, and then to actually define the bottom of my brow and a little bit of the top of my brow, that's when I use the Brow Wiz. I use a lot of different products on my brows right now. I actually have 3 products on my brows. I have this, I have my Brow Wiz, and I have my mineral fibers from Cherry Blooms, which I love. They make a great fiber product for brows. I didn't realize what I was missing out by only using the Brow Wiz. This cuts my time for doing my eyebrows in half because I'm able to cover so much area. So I really like this. I like to put it on, and then I use the little spoolie brush to kind of brush it all out, and it makes it look very natural. But if you haven't tried their Brow Definer and you've only been using the Brow Wiz, you may want to try this. It really cut my time in half for doing my brows. I didn't realize what I was missing out on. Now, I'm not a fan of this for really defining the brow and getting it really precise. That's when I like my Brow Wiz because it has such a fine little point, little tip. But to color in the rest, for those of you that don't have any brows, this is really nice. I think that's it. I probably won't be doing anything like this for a while. I have a lot of stuff. I have to get all the stuff packed eventually and going cross country with the dogs and the family. I don't even want to think about it. Going cross country with all this crap in the van. I am in the process of thinking about how I'm going to pack my stuff. I really appreciate you guys helping me with information about the Asheville area. I have a really good realtor in Asheville and also one in the Blowing Rock area that are helping me right now, and kind of just gonna see if I just like that area. I really want some land. Doesn't have to be a massive amount of land, but I really do want to get one more dog in my lifetime. And it's just tough when you have there's such an advantage and disadvantage to living in I don't live in a city. I don't really want to consider it a city because to me it's like a small town. Boulder to me seems like a small town. I know it's probably a city, but it seems like a small town. But it's not like New York or it's not like LA. When you live in close proximity to your neighbors, there's pluses and minuses. I have a lot of really, really good friends here. Really good friends here. And you go outside, your neighbors say hi to you. You're walking your dog down the street and a neighbor comes out and just starts talking to you. This is like Pleasantville. If you guys have ever watched the movie Pleasantville, that's what this area feels like to me. I mean, people are friendly, at least in my neighborhood are very friendly. Waving to me as I'm going by. We have little dog park group for some of the dogs that go to the dog park. We all have dinners and we rotate them. So some people go to my house, sometimes we go to other people's houses. Super, super close to these people out here. We will see. The only reason we are considering moving is number one, this is really a 3-story house. And man, it's going to be tough eventually to go up 3 flights of steps, to constantly do laundry and things like that. It's just tough. And even when my older dog was dying, she lost control of her back legs. So we had to carry her, and she was weighing at that time close to 60 pounds. And I have fibromyalgia, you know, so my husband and I and my son had to carry her up and down the flights of stairs to get her to go to the bathroom. It was just very difficult. It's hard on a dog as they age to go up and down steps. And to find a house here now that's one story in the area that I want, it's almost impossible. It's just, they're multi-million-dollar homes here now. So we'll see. I'm trying to find an area that's similar to this, that has a little bit of land where I can find more of a ranch style, or at least have all my necessities on one floor and find friends like I have here. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. This was so much fun for me because so many of these products are products I love. A lot of them are products I've just been trying out this past month. A lot of them are ones that I'm happy to take with me back to Florida when we go back in October. Take care, everybody. It was wonderful talking with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye from Marla.